Hey everybody, Ryan here at etrailer. Today we're going to be checking out the Optronics amber and red trailer reflector lenses. Now with that said, these are going to be sold as a kit or individually, so regardless on what you need, we got you covered. Alright, so what everyone wants to know, how reflective are these things? So I dimmed the lights down and took a flashlight, and you can see, when that light hits it, does a great job. So not only is that going to help, the other people on the road see you, but a lot of times too, people keep trailers at their house and kind of off to the side. And when it's real dark outside, you might have some guests over or something, you might have a hard time knowing it's there. So this will, just help make everything more visible, whether it's parked on the side of the house, in the driveway, or you're towing it down the road. And just to kind of give you a visual, this is what the orange one looks like. It's going to really throw off some light and do just as good as a job. So if you're wondering, if these are going to work with your setup, chances are really good they are. Kind of that just good all-around universal size. But if you need to know the exact measurement, it's going to be 4 inches wide. So from this end to this end, 1.25 inches tall, and 3/8 of an inch thick. So they're going to fit pretty much just about anywhere, even on a small boat trailer fender here. They fit on there with no issues, and put them pretty much anywhere. That's what makes these really nice. And that's also true because they're not going to require any special hardware or anything like that to actually mount them to your trailer. What's going to hold them in place is this adhesive backing. So there's some two-sided sticky tape, and it actually does a pretty good job. As long as you prep the surface real good, make sure it's nice and clean and dry. The sticky tape does a great job. It's come a long way, and it really would take some effort to try to rip these things off. So just to kind of give you a quick comparison, here we have kind of just a classic oval shaped ones. These were great, nothing wrong with them by any means. These do allow you to use a couple screws in them too. So if you go down really bumpy conditions all the time or something like that, really rough on the trailer, these give you a little bit extra security as far as keeping them attached. With that said though, one thing I've noticed with these in the past, especially if you go in water or see a lot of water, like a boat trailer for example, on the backs of these they have that adhesive tape, but behind the tape there's nothing. There's just kind of a gap. Let's see if I can kind of pull a piece of this back. So it's just kind of a gap there. All right, and what I've noticed over time, eventually this sticky tape is going to get a small area in it, and water can penetrate there, and these end up kind of just filling up with water, and you kind of lose some of that reflective quality. And I don't really see that being an issue with this style, but these, it's kind of a sealed unit, if that makes sense. So the back of it isn't hollow. It's just a solid piece of plastic, and the tape is applied to it. So, I see these being a little more sealed and potentially holding that reflective quality for a longer length of time. So at the end of the day, a nice kit. It's great that it comes set up so you can do both sides of your trailer with one kit, which is always nice, a little more convenient, and chances are pretty good it's going to work with your setup. So it's a great inexpensive way to keep you and others a little more safe when you're going down the road. With that said, as far as getting these on, super easy, straightforward, really shouldn't take any time at all. So let's go ahead and put a couple on together now. So since the reflectors just stick on, there's really only a couple things you need to do before you put them on your trailer. One of them is make sure it's nice and clean. All right, so I'm just going to use some rubbing alcohol and wipe the area that I intend to put the reflector on nice and clean. If your trailer is really rusty or something like that, make sure to kind of knock that rust off. If you need to shoot a new layer of paint on it, by all means do so. But more or less, you just want that area to be nice, smooth, and clean. Once that area is clean, what I like to do is just kind of push on the tape to the reflector just to make sure that part's seated well. Peel off the backing paper. line it up where we want it and just push it into place. Now, generally speaking, you're going to want the red reflectors to be facing towards the back of the trailer and the orange or amber colored ones to face towards the front or the side. We'll get it lined up and just stick it right into place. And for our amber one, went ahead and just did the same thing here on the front of our fender. And from here, you'd simply just repeat that process over on the other side of your trailer. And that'll finish up our look at of the Optronics amber and red trailer reflector lenses.